It's so cold in my room. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Christine. So today I'm going to be going over a ton of beauty favorites that I loved for the month of February and March. I was planning to do a favorites video for February, but the month kind of got away from me. So here I am today going over my favorites for the last 2 months. I have skincare items, hair products, sponges, I have a pair of shoes. So if you're interested in seeing what my favorites were for the month of February and March, please go ahead and keep watching. So I'm going to start off with the things that were sent to me. There is this brand TotallyTart in LA that sent me a pair of these lashes. They're so pretty. These ones are in the style No Filter. These are so pretty. They're wispy. These ones are a little bit longer than like the Ardell Demi Wispies or the Salon Perfect ones that I wear a lot, but these ones I like them because it's not too thick of a lash. If I throw it on top of like a darker eyeshadow look, it's not overpowering and it kind of just enhances the eye look, kind of just opens up your eyes and makes them look a lot bigger. And then they also sent me the Icons, and these ones I have been liking as well, but these No Filter ones are just so wispy and so pretty. Really have been enjoying these brand of lashes. So if you've never heard of them before, I will put all the information down in the description box. Make sure you check them out. Next up, I have Olay Henriksen C Rush Brightening Gel Cream. I've been loving this stuff. Olay was kind enough to send it to me and I have really been enjoying it. It smells like freaking an orange creamsicle. I will just pat it all over my face and it soaks it up so nicely. My makeup goes on top really nicely. It just brings so much moisture to my skin and I can tell that it does have a brightening effect, so I really have been enjoying this stuff. Thank you, Olay, for sending that over. A company called Nature Lab Tokyo sent me a ton of hair care products that I have been loving. I just started using it this month, but it's already one of my favorite hair care items. They sent me their Perfect Shine shampoo and conditioner. It is a color protectant, which I love, and it is paraben free. It smells really good, but it's not, it's more of a subtle scent. These ones, they just clean my hair and they make my hair feel so smooth and soft and shiny. A lot of the problems that I have is when I go out and try a new shampoo and I just feel like my hair gets greasy after like a day. These ones do a really good job and it really deep cleans my hair and makes it feel super shiny and soft, so I've been really enjoying those. They sent me a ton of stuff. They sent me the Volume Perfect Texture Mist, Perfect Repair Treatment Mask, and the Perfect Volume Blowout Jelly. I'll talk about those ones later, but this Perfect Shine Oil Mist I have been enjoying a lot. It's a spray bottle, but it's an oil, so I will just spray it into the ends of my hair and then distribute it with my fingers. A little goes a long way. My first mistake when I tried this out is I used like 4 or 5 spritz and my hair was a little bit too oily. I just have never used an oil spray before, so I would recommend using 2 or 3 sprays. It just makes your hair feel so soft and it just makes your hair look healthy and smell really good, and I just have really been enjoying this oil. They also sent me the Perfect Volume Texture Mist. I sprayed it into my roots for more of a like root lift, and it made my hair a little bit sticky feeling. Whenever I would run my fingers through my hair, I could just feel it, so I didn't really like that feeling. This would probably work better if I sprayed it more like a sea salt spray and just sprayed it throughout like the body of my hair and kind of fluffed it up to give it some more texture. I really like it for that. I got a Charlotte Tilbury kit that one of my girlfriends bought for me for my birthday back in December, and I finally got around to trying it, and the standout items for me were the full fat lashes. This mascara is so amazing. I am a huge mascara junkie and I don't really splurge on high-end mascaras too much just because I feel like you can get a good drugstore mascara for like 1/4 of the price, so I've just never really ventured out too far with that realm of makeup. But this mascara I would purchase with my own money because it just thickens my eyelashes and it separates them nicely. It makes them look longer, but this one you just need like 2 to 3 coats. All the things that you want in lashes, this mascara does for you. Next, I have the Charlotte's Magic Cream. I've been loving this as well. It is kind of a thicker cream for me, so when my skin's feeling extra dry, I'll kind of pat some of this on my face before I apply makeup. It's just so nice and luxurious, and it just smells expensive, and it is. But I think this one is worth your money because my skin just soaks it up and my skin feels so plush. One more thing from the kit that I've really been loving is the Wonder Glow. This kind of reminds me of MAC's Strobe Cream because it kind of has like a sheen to it when you put it on. Okay, so it says you can either use it under foundation for a lit from within luminosity or over foundation. So I have been doing it just on my cheekbones and applying it before I put on my foundation. Every time I use this, I get so many compliments on my skin, especially if I just pat it on and then I do a light layer foundation and then I will layer a powder highlighter over it. My skin just looks so glowy and amazing, so I really love this stuff. Next, I have two sponges I have been loving. I just did a video on all the sponges that I have in my collection. I did like 10 to 15 sponges that I have, and these two were among the top in that video. So if you're interested in seeing all the sponges that I have in my collection and which ones I like the best, go ahead and check that out. I'll link it down below as well. This one is the Flower Beauty sponge. I really have been enjoying this. It's really soft and plush and blends out my makeup so quickly, and this Amazon sponge I would have to say is one of my favorites of all time, and it's so cheap. It ends up being like $3 a piece. It comes in a pack of 4. I've been using the black one like religiously, and it's so easy to clean, so I have been loving the sponge. I recommend it to so many people ever since I started using it. Make sure you check out my video and I go more in depth about the sponges that I really like. Next up, I have foundations. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. I really have been enjoying this. I did a wear test on it comparing to the Wet n Wild foundation, and this one I think I like more than that one. It's like $8.99 at Ulta. It's one of the best foundations I've ever tried compared to my high-end foundations as well. And it gives my Maybelline Fit Me a run for its money. Like seriously, this stuff is so amazing. The color that I have is Nude Beige and it fits me so perfectly. It wears beautifully throughout the day, so if you're interested in seeing how this wears compared to the Wet n Wild, I'll link it down below as well. I'm dying to try the matte one because so many people are talking about it and it's just been sold out everywhere that I've seen LA Girl. So if I do get it, I will try it out and review it for you guys. I also picked up from LA Girl this concealer. It is in the color yellow, and so I'll just put it around my nose area, and then if I feel like my under eyes need a little bit more brightening, I'll just put a little bit in the inner corners of my eyes. And these concealers by LA Girl are so good. They're so creamy. They're so affordable. I think I have like 6 different colors of them. The darker one that I have in Beautiful Brown is the one that I use for cream contour. Almost every time that I cream contour, I use that concealer, and it's what I use today to contour my face. I also picked up the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and people have been saying that this is a dupe for Shape Tape, and I would have to disagree. Shape Tape is a lot thicker and more full coverage than this one. Would really be one of my videos if I didn't drop something. This one is not as full coverage as the Shape Tape one. I still have been really enjoying it, especially on days where I just want to pop on some concealer and just be out the door really quickly. I like this one because it's a lot more full coverage than a lot of the other concealers I have. I have the color C8 and C7. This one's really close to my skin tone, the C8, so I really have been enjoying that, and then I will pop in the C7 to kind of brighten up. But the consistency of the concealers is really nice, really perfect, highly blendable, and it doesn't crease too badly during the day. If I just set it with a powder, I never have any issues with it. So I've been loving that. And then I also have been loving this Maybelline eyeshadow in the color The Glow Down. It's actually an eyeshadow, but I use it as a highlighter, and it's just like the prettiest color ever. Like I have it right now on my cheekbones. Like if you want to offend some people with your highlight, use this. Okay, next up I have lip liners. This NYX one in Nude Beige. I feel like it's just a good beigey mauve. It's like a more brownie lip liner than the ones I have, because I feel like I have a lot of lip liners that are a little bit too pink. And then I have the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the color Bear to Comment. This one is more of a like Your Lips But Better lip color. It's kind of a brighter pink than the other ones that I'm going to show you, but creaminess and the formula of this lip liner is really amazing. I've been really impressed by it. The last one that I've been loving is this NYX lip liner in the color Natural. It's just like a good neutral lip liner. Next up I have this Swisspers Instant Brush Cleaner that I picked up from Fred Meyer for like $3. It has like a little foam insert. What it's meant for is if you have eyeshadow brushes and you're switching between colors and you just want to use like one brush, you just kind of switch it around, and it's so cheap, so you can't go wrong with this. Then I picked up the Anastasia Lip Palette from TJ Maxx. This palette is so pretty and it's so versatile and useful. Even if you don't really know how to mix lip colors or you don't use lippies too often, I think this is a good palette to have, just because if you have like a lip color that you're using that is just a little off, there's a ton of colors in here that you can use to mix in with it. Like this one would be a good one to darken up your lip colors. I really like this lip palette. I don't know if I would pay 40 to 50 bucks for it, but if you can find it at TJ Maxx for $20 to $25, I would definitely pick this up. Then finally, this is like the find of the freaking century. This is Zote soap. I use it for cleaning my sponges and brushes. I heard Amy Macedo here on YouTube was talking about this. I found this in Walmart in the laundry soap section. Keep in mind this is a laundry soap, so it's not going to be the makeup section. You have to go to where the detergents are. This is so amazing. It's like less than $1 and it's such a big bar too. All you do is you like wet your brushes, you kind of scrub it on the surface, and then I have like a brush cleaning mat that I wash my brushes on, and I will also take my sponges and kind of scrub it in, and it cleans everything so nicely, so easily. The way that it smells like fresh, clean, minty laundry, and it just, all my brushes smell so amazing. It makes the whole process so quick and easy. And before I was using Dr. Bronner soap, and that one kind of left a little bit of a residue, so I switched to dish soap. Like my biggest thing was dish soap didn't really do that great of a job with cleaning my sponges, but ever since I found this, the smell is so amazing. It's so affordable, and I know this thing is gonna last me a really long time. And if you're looking for a good sponge cleaner, go to Walmart in the laundry section and pick up one of these. It's less than $1. What are you waiting for? And one last thing that I have been loving this month is the Bioderma Micellar water. It's the pink bottle. Finally ordered this after hearing so much about it, and I really enjoy this. Kind of reminds me of the Garnier sensitive skin micellar water. I feel like the Garnier micellar water, when you put it on a cotton pad and wipe it over your face, it doesn't take off as much makeup. It's not as effective as the blue one, but this stuff actually takes off my makeup, and it's good for my sensitive skin. I haven't broken out or had any reactions to this, so I highly recommend this. I ordered a pair of Booties from Public Desire. They only have full size, but I'm a true 6.5. I finally settled on the size 6, and I'm glad I did, because these ones fit a little bit bigger, so if you're between sizes, I would size down. This Bootie in the style Salt, so flattering on the heel, kind of has a little disconnect. I just think it gives it kind of an edgy vibe. It's kind of like a sock booty, so it's like a stretchy material, but I appreciate that there's a zipper because it's easy to take on and off, and it's just such a good shape of booty, and it's such a good high length that throwing this on with like baggier ripped jeans or joggers, it just bumps the outfit up to another level. They're so sassy, and I love that there's like a pointy toe to it, so I just think it's a good flattering shoe. The heel is nice and thick, and it's not too high, so it was comfortable. The first time I wore it, I didn't even have to break it in. It was super comfortable for me, and I got a ton of compliments on it. So if you haven't ordered from Public Desire before, I highly recommend it. I have a discount code. I will put it down in the description box, and I've just been loving these booties since I got them. Then moving into things that I didn't care for as much, I picked up this NYX Brush Cleaner at Ulta. It was on sale. It's okay. It's better than ones that I have tried. I pour some in a bowl, and I'll dip my brushes in it, and then wipe it on a towel, and it kind of instantly dries your brushes so you can use it again. This NYX one I'm not crazy about. I feel like it doesn't really clean my brushes as well. One that I absolutely love is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner Professional Grade. This one is really good. It's a little bit more expensive. I picked it up in Namie's when I was in LA, so this one was $13 for this tiny little thing, but it's the best one I've ever tried, and it smells so good. It's like a mint clean scent. Then I tried the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I've seen a lot of people raving about it, so I wanted to go out and try it, and it did do a good job of brightening my under eyes, but I didn't like the way that it looked when I put another concealer on top of it. When I put like my Shape Tape or my Makeup Revolution concealer on top of it, it kind of crumbled a little bit. The corrector was just like clumping together in my under eye area, so I didn't really care for that. I like that it did do its job and it brightened my under eyes, but just the way that it reacts with other concealers on top of it, I just don't really care for that. I also tried this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Kind of had high expectations for this. It didn't look cakey on my skin, but throughout the day, it didn't stay that matte. It's not transfer proof, and my skin is pretty oily, and it didn't keep me matte like I said before, so every time I would touch my face, it would transfer all over my hands. It was just messy, and it got all over the place, so I actually didn't care for this. I guess I'll have to keep trying it out and really set my face or bake it and see how it performs then, but the first few times that I tried this, I did not like it. Then I got a deluxe sample of the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. It kind of has like little flecks of gold. When I tried this, I wasn't really impressed with it. It didn't do much for my skin. I saw that there's little sparkles in my face, which I didn't mind too much, but as far as it like improving the long wear of my makeup or foundation, I didn't notice that. This was just like whatever for me. It didn't blow me away, and I know YSL is a higher price point, so I would not spend the money on this. So that is it, you guys. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. I was debating doing a like top 10 items I can't live without, or my top favorites, just because I feel like I have so many items that I haven't really talked about, things that I really love that I wouldn't be able to talk about in my monthly favorites because they're not new things for me. If you guys would even be interested in seeing a video like that, like some type of all over favorites video of stuff that I have in my collection, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Before you leave, please make sure you like and comment down below, and I post a new video every week, so make sure you subscribe so you never miss another video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.